finish it.
Grrr. Gup!
On it!
Ah! Dang it! If there's one thing they're good at, it's running away. Hmm?
Prince, are you unharmed?
Ha! You think those losers could take me?
What's that?
I saw the swimmers drop it. Wait! That's me! But what would they need this sketch for?
Pike, you've got the sketches, right?
Yeah, but one's missing. Must have dropped it.
You've got a gift for drawing, son. Huh, funny. Feel like I've seen this guy somewhere before.
Nah.
All right, Shark. Go sell this pic to the news office. Don't let him have it for any less than 2 million zenny. Malcolm Dry, you hear?
Yep.
Stay focused. We could still be attacked at any time.
We'll be fine so long as the prince is here.
You do speak sense sometimes, thief.
Have you tussled with the swimmers before?
Even though they're a bunch of weaklings, they keep picking fights with me.
Ever considered the issues that you're too strong?
They're Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from there. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who passed near our village.
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over Sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and compare notes with them. Here we go. Hit. Whoop. Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland? Here we go.
Thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back.
We interrupt this program for an update on the recent theft of an army tank. A sketch from an eyewitness has enabled us to identify one of the perpetrators.
Say what?
This man, spotted inside the stolen tank, has been identified as Rao. The 61-year-old sheriff of a small town to the north of the Central District, known as Apato Village. However, when we ran the fingerprints of this Sheriff Rao through a centralized database, we discovered a far more shocking truth. Rao is a mere alias. This man's true name should be familiar to every citizen of this kingdom. For it belongs to the military genius who became a general of the Royal Army at the tender age of 27. The legendary super soldier who protected Sandland from rebels and outlaws alike. Famed for his mercy and gentlemanly conduct toward even his fiercest enemies. The great, renowned General Shiva.
Huh?
A staggering development, to be sure. For General Shiva has long been assumed dead, killed by the massive explosion caused when he protected Sandland from the attempted Peachy Rebellion.
Protected Sandland. What I did was murder.
Not only that, but his nearby home was destroyed in that same explosion. Slaying his beloved wife and robbing the world of a star. The actress and musician, Sexy Terry.
Why didn't you tell me that was your wife? I'm mortified. If I'd known, I'd never have said...
Don't worry about it. I thought she was sexy too. That's why I asked her out.
But if she was your wife, why a magazine clipping?
Because all the photos I had of her burned up.
Shiva! No. It can't be. Inform General Hari of this at once! And while you're at it, tell the news office to double the reward for Shiva! And to make an announcement that anyone found sheltering him will be severely punished!
Yes, sir!
Shiva, what are you up to?
Zayu, explain this! You told me we'd gotten rid of Shiva!
Shh! Keep your voice down, Your Majesty!
What? General Shiva? You mean... that? General Shiva? I'm going to be fighting a legend. Now that's what I'm talking about! Send out the tanks and reinforce our defenses at all locations!
Sir!
So, what's the plan?
Closing up shop already?
Yeah, there's someone I have to meet right now.
Someone from the Royal Army? Or maybe the news office?
Why would you think that?
You've been acting strange ever since the warning about the punishment for hiding Shiva. I'm sure you figured out who we are by now.
You saw right through me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! So you were planning on ratting us out to the Royal Army?
We're putting the whole town in danger by letting you people stay here.
Your concerns are justified. We don't intend to cause you good people any trouble. We promise to never come back again. Just, please, allow Anne to keep staying here. She's a personal guest of Mayor Tor's and had no part in the theft of the tank.
Well, in that case, fine.
Hold on! We all busted out of the base in that tank to get...
Prince, Thief, let's get going.
I'm gonna miss that garage. It was like our secret hideout.
Let's not be so hasty.
Mayor Tor!
80s, don't you know what these people are doing? They've been trying to find a spring. And not just for their own personal benefit, mind you. They're trying to help everyone.
Are you crazy? If you do that, the army will hunt you for the rest of your lives.
Probably, but I can't stand by as the people of this nation suffer any longer.
Even if it means putting your life at risk and exposing your secret, General Shiva?
That is not my name anymore. But yes, even so. It's this warmongering fool's duty to return the future he stole from this country.
You heard the man. How about this, 80s? Perhaps we should hear from the entire town before making our final decision. I'm sure each resident has their own thoughts on the matter.
You're right. This wasn't something for me to decide on my own.
Hey, you're with Rao, right? Aren't you leaving with him?
I was considering it, but they shot me down. Said I wasn't part of their crew.
What gives? Talk about harsh.
Right? I know they're just trying to protect me, but it still hurts. It's frustrating. But part of me is happy to know how much they care. So, I've decided to do what I can by looking after this place. That way, they'll always have somewhere to go back to. Sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear.
Ah, you sound like one of their crew, all right. In a good way.
Oh? Sorry we gave you the wrong idea. We wanted to tease you for a bit, but we're not here to chase you out.
We'll be happy to have you here. We know you guys are salt of the earth. The others don't know you like we do. We'd never rat you out.
We've never met anyone as good-hearted as you guys. Though BLs would hate being called that.
That he would.
So anyway, we're glad you'll be standing guard at the garage.
And stay put. Leave convincing the villagers to us.
You've got it.
It might have to wait for a bit, but we owe her an apology. It might have to wait for a bit, but we owe her an apology.
What's wrong, Fleeka? Did you wet the bed again or something?
No, it's just that everyone in town seems mad and I'm scared.
Forgive me. I'm afraid that's all my fault.
Did you get in a fight with them?
Not exactly. It's more like I'm what they're all fighting over. I don't want to upset children. I think it's best we leave.
Are you guys leaving?
That's what we're all trying to decide.
But I don't want you or Beelzebub to go.
Maybe you should tell everyone that.
Okay.
She's a good kid. It's thanks to all of you that she could grow up to be so kind and carefree.
Why, I suppose you could say it takes a village, huh?
We don't want to disturb the community you've built here.
Fleeka considers all of you a part of that community too, you know. This cruel world only ever seems to take more and more away from us. That's why the rare gifts it gives, like new friendships, are something to be truly cherished.
That's very kind of you. I'm just not sure it would be right of me to take advantage of such kindness.
Hades! Is it true that you want to report Shiva?
Yeah, that's right. I would have done it too, if Mayor Tor hadn't stopped me.
And he was right too. We won't submit to the Royal Army's threats, even if it kills us.
Oh, are you still carping about that? The Civil War's long since over. For 30 years, to be precise, and we lost. Can't you accept that already?
The Royal Army is still the same bunch of jackbooted thugs they were back then. And I won't stop fighting until that changes.
Good grief. Once his temper flares, all you can do is wait for him to cool down on his own. Just leave him be. That said, I don't think we should report General Shiva either. He may have been our enemy in the past, but he's a decent, honest man. I mean, he's trying to find water for everyone, isn't he? I trust him.
That means a lot.
And if he takes the Royals down a peg in the process, I can die happy.
Hold on. Do you still hate the Royal Army too, then?
You have to ask? Like I'd ever forgive them for leaving my hometown in ruins.
I think I know where I stand now.
I think we've heard enough.
Right. Let's get the others.
It seems we have our verdict now.
Seems like it. Who knew hatred for the Royal Army ran so deep?
The Rebel Army's spirit appears to be alive and well.
See? There are others who support your cause.
Sounds like we've really got to find that spring now.
Guess so.
Do you need any? See you later.
Thank you for coming.
Do you need anything? See you later. Do you need anything? See you later.
Do you think we'll ever explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
most of the journey. No holding back. Whoop! Is that you, Knocker?
Oh, Prince. What are you doing here?
I should be asking you that. Why is a demon picking flowers?
That's a secret.
Why? Are you scheming something so bad you can't talk about it?
Not at all. Actually, it's the opposite.
Wait, you're the one bringing flowers to that blind girl?
Oh, so you're the goody two-shoes!
Huh. This is exactly why I didn't want you to know.
Well, this is certainly a twist.
But why do that for a human?
She complimented my singing.
You're singing?
I was walking along, humming to myself, when suddenly I heard clapping. When I looked around, there she was. She said I was good.
Are you that good a singer?
I like to sing, but no, I'm not very good. But she still thanked me. She said interesting scents and sounds make her happy.
So you've been bringing her flowers.
I wanted her to enjoy their scent.
Why not just sing for her if she said you were good?
I can't. She won't be happy anymore if she knows I'm a demon.
I'm not so sure about that.
She was looking for you so she could thank you.
What? I don't need her to. Once was enough. Never mind that. Prince, I have a request.
What?
The thing is, I want some Alpha Raptor essence.
What for?
I need it to make a cure for her sight. But I'm not strong enough to defeat an Alpha Raptor.
You could cure her sight using that essence?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see to it. Is that okay with you, Prince?
Well, this is for Knocker. It's not like I'm helping a human.
You mean it? Great! There's an Alpha Raptor west of here. You just have to beat it.
West. Got it.
Thanks. I'll get the other ingredients in the meantime.
It looks like we're not the only travelers out here.
We should think about stopping by that campsite they're using ourselves. It's a communal camp that's open to all travelers.
Talk about convenient! Here we go. At least that was sort of fun.
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain. Damn it! This weapon's busted!
People used to pass through here all the time. Now, the entire area is deserted. The neat roads disappeared under the sand, and only deadly creatures replaced them.
Maybe humans disappearing isn't always a good thing.
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that, but somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
the sand. This won't work. Prince, we're sinking into the sand. This won't work. Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look. Here we go. Whoop.
There are plenty of towns and villages across Sandland. We should stop by if we come upon it.
Won't the townspeople be scared of us demons, though?
Surely not everyone will react like that. Some people are bound to be friendly toward you.
I'd prefer for everyone to be scared, honestly. Here we go.
Beware of enemy attacks when you're on such narrow footing.
Fighting here is just asking to get tossed down a cliff.
Yeah, find a spot with more room to maneuver instead.
Whoop. Here we go.
Any outsiders going to the capital are required to pass through a military checkpoint.
They turn back anyone suspicious, I gather.
Right. That's how they've managed to defend the capital from threat for all these years.
Royal Army soldiers all over Sandland? There's even a bunch near our village.
Most of them are stationed near the royal capital. It can be a lot more hit and miss the farther you get away from there. You'll also see supply units traveling around as they transport goods to bases.
Those are probably the ones who passed near our village.
Beware of enemy attacks when you're on such narrow footing.
Hiding here is just asking to get tossed down a cliff.
Yeah, find a spot with more room to maneuver instead.
Ever explore all of Sandland?
The thought makes my head spin. I am intrigued, though.
Gotta make the most of the journey. No holding back.
Make sure to check your gear every now and then.
You never know when something you've picked up might come in handy.
Got it. I'll give him a look.
We're sinking into the sand. This won't work.
Whoa!
We should keep our distance from the army base unless necessary.
But I bet they've got loads of loot in there.
Can't argue with that. Somehow I doubt they'd take kindly to intruders.
If we can't talk you out of it, please at least try to be sneaky about it.
We're sinking into the sand. This won't work. Any outsiders going to the capital are required to pass through a military checkpoint.
They turn back anyone suspicious, I gather.
Right. That's how they've managed to defend the capital from threat for all these years. into the sand. This won't work.
Whoa!